We are going to change things over now a little bit here because I am here with AEW star Mariah May, professional wrestler, model, and women's world champion. So we want to welcome you to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for the intro.
Of course. And you know what? I mean, that video of you was so intimidating, man. She means business. And what's really cool is she has reigned at the top of AEW's women's division for 5 months now. So what do you have in store for us in Jacksonville tomorrow?
So tomorrow's going to be really exciting. We're going to Daly's place. It's called Homecoming because that's our home. In COVID and the pandemic, we were there all the time.
Very cool.
So I have a face-to-face with my biggest rival, Toni Storm, who when I first came to the company and won this beautiful championship from her, she was an old Hollywood movie star in black and white, and now she's a rookie. I'm not sure what's going on with her. I'm going to figure it out tomorrow. It's going to be a really fun time.
Oh my gosh. And by the way, when she brought this over, I was like, this thing is heavy. Do you know how much it weighs?
Too much.
Yeah,
I have
too
to
much.
Take this through TSA every week. It's
Oh
too heavy.
my gosh.
It's too much.
That's hilarious. Yeah, she's like, I was like, maybe you should design the next, whoever wins gets to design it. She's like, I would make it much smaller.
Smaller and pink.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. All right, well, at just 26, you're one of the youngest champions of AEW in history. So what does your future look like? What are your career goals?
So for me, a big career goal was actually moving to America because I'm from London. If you can tell, I have a little accent. So that was really a big goal for me. And in my first year, I won the world title. So I'm like, where do I go from here? But the exciting thing about All Elite Wrestling is it is a baby. It's 5 years old and it's now on Max. It's on TBS. It's on TNT, which is very exciting. But there's so much history to be made and so many firsts. And to come in and be a part of that, that's my big goal. Is just making history and making more girls watch wrestling. I want more women to watch wrestling.
Well, and I wanted to ask too, when did you get into it? Were you into it as a child?
Well, I have 2 older brothers.
Okay, so they got you into
yeah,
it.
I was big on sports and I was into wrestling a lot, and they kind of grew out of it, and I was like, I'm gonna become a wrestler.
Hey, that sounds fun. I bet they like that though. They think you're so cool.
Yeah, I mean, they came to see me win this because I actually won this in London at All In, which is our big show, 50,000 people, Wembley Stadium, and I was like,
oh my gosh.
Hey guys, you want to come? So my family were there and they were like, what is happening?
That is so neat. And look at the, oh my gosh, I would be so nervous. That is a very physical job you have there.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
It's hard work.
So you're going to be face to face tomorrow night with your former mentor, Toni Storm. Like you were saying, things have changed. She's kind of got a different persona now. What's up with that?
That's a good question. That's kind of why I'm going to Daly's place, to figure out what is up with that. She's, she was our top woman for a long time until I, took it off her. But she's now come back as a rookie, and she's wearing her debut costume and just does this rock on thing. I think I don't know what's happening, but I'll figure it out.
Right. So how are you going into it then? Because if you've battled her before, obviously you won this. So you're going to be kind of like battling a different version of her.
It doesn't matter what version of Toni Storm it is. I always come out on top. So I'm excited. I haven't had a chance to meet Toni Storm, this new version, so I'm very excited to meet her. And I'm glad it can be in the ring in front of the fans too, which is very exciting.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so tomorrow night at Daly's Place, tell everyone how they can get their tickets.
So you can go to AEWTix.com or Ticketmaster, and it's going to be, like you said, at Daly's Place, which is, it's our home, and I feel like that venue is very cool. It's a really nice atmosphere. It feels very like intimate, and you're very close to the action.
That's true.
And listen, Toni Storm might get a little...
Uh-oh.
She acts up, so you want to be right there and get nice and close.
In the splash zone.
Yeah, in the splash zone. So, yeah, get your tickets.
I love that. Okay, so you're traveling all over, though? You're just going to keep going around the world?
I'm going to keep a hold of this. I mean, I love coming to Jacksonville, obviously, because that's our home. And I live in Orlando, so it's a nice, easy journey.
Yeah,
but
not too far.
We travel all over the world. I mean, we go to Japan, England, all over America, Canada.
Well, how can we follow you specifically? Instagram?
Well, yeah, every social media app I'm on, and it's Mariah May X.
Okay, awesome. And then you can also stream on Max if you can't go to the show itself. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was so nice to meet you. You're so beautiful. And she's such a bad butt. I'll leave it at that. Okay, we're going to go over here.